No. I don't need you. I need you. Ah. Isn't it nice? We have once again internet. Let's see if this actually is going to keep working, because oh boy, yesterday was fun. Because you see, if you were to look at my schedule, you'd be like, huh, you were supposed to be on yesterday, weren't you? Which I would say, yes, I was supposed to, but the gods of the internet have decided otherwise, as in they decided to cut my internet right then and there. And, well, I have now internet again, or like, can't tell you exactly, because of course I was working earlier today, but at least for as long as I'm home, which is half an hour, we had actual working internet again. Only all nice and dandy, don't get me wrong, I just don't trust it very much. But I thought, you know, let's give it a try. Means that my schedule is a bit, well, rude, but it doesn't matter. What's basically going to happen is I'm going to play a bit of good old Dragon Age now. Then I'm going to lie down and sleep. A few hours at least. Because oh boy, my work schedule, and that is going to keep going for the next week, plus a bit of extra travel that I had, preparing for next week's nice, very well fitting and oh boy, happy holiday is it's a pain in my backside, to put it nicely. Hey, I'm working very hard on not cursing all that much. Somewhat works out. Well, at least somewhat. Let's not talk about the time yesterday evening when I realized that my internet had decided to die on me. There was a lot of very, very nasty cursing involved in that. Why the hell are you doing this? Are you being slow again? Yes, I know you are going to be very, very slow again, because that's what you like to do. I would very much like it if you could just don't, you know, at some point. Well, it gives me time to ramble, I guess, which is good as well. I do like to ramble quite a bit. Actually reminds me that I do have something to ramble about now, haven't I? Thanks to the little tech point, his interest in the, let's just say more age-restricted arts, put it very mildly. We had a bit of fun joking about good old Germany and its antiquated standards for doing things. Quite fun, I would say. Still, I would still like to actually keep up my schedule somewhat. You know, it's always a good idea to, when you make your schedule yourself, to adhere to it somewhat. But sometimes you just can't change things. Now, let me change this and this, and potentially, at some point in the near future, we shall be able to see something. I hope. It's kind of strange playing this on a Saturday. It's strange. Well, doesn't matter, I will have to get used to that. Now then, we have to deal with Final Battle. Yes, we're still looking schmecksy as ever. Well, good as anything, I guess.
Yes.
Take the usual suspects, because why not, and go all the way to Redcliffe, because we need to kick the blight where it hurts. And we're getting ambushed. Well, that's a good start, I suppose. Now, how the hell is this an ambush?
Have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegra can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Nice. Times have changed in Orzammar, but let's see the discount. You have anything of interest to me? Not really. I mean, I'm pretty well equipped so far. I don't feel the need. Yes, let's venture forth again. Yeah. Really, what a royal pain in the ass it is when your internet just decides to die on you. I actually had quite a bit of trouble thanks to that, because I then had to try and call all my nice little people.
I suppose once I'm actually king, I could end up in negotiations with the Kunari one day.
My people do not negotiate.
Oh, that's
What do
bad.
you mean? They negotiated a peace treaty after the war, and as far as I know, they've kept to its terms.
They signed a piece of paper, but only because they knew that you believed in it.
And what is the difference between that and negotiating?
They stopped fighting for their own reasons, and they will resume it again one day. The agreement means nothing to them.
But I thought you said your people believed in honor.
They do. The honor of the Kunari is what will bring our warships back to your shores.
Well, you know, you have a very interesting way to look at
It's you, the Grey Warden.
peace
I
treaties.
trust his mercy that you got here when you
Yeah,
did.
well, I mean,
For sure these
that's kind of how
monsters were
Germany
going to get
thought
me.
once upon a time, though. Like, we signed a piece of paper. No, we don't like this piece of paper anymore. Why don't we just ignore everything that's written here and just do what we want? Yeah, what monster? Where's everyone?
They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived.
Yeah,
I
Darkspawn,
thought
you
I
say?
could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
Yes, I know. As usual, I will have to take care of every bloody freaking problem in the world. Because of course I do. Who else? Are there more dogs found at the
Now, yes,
Gortal?
they'd have reached the castle walls. I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Why can't I just peacefully prepare my army and then march on them? Well, I guess we'll have to deal with bloody could you not do that? Also, you are pretty damn weak, actually. Don't really feel like getting engaged all that much, actually. That's all you're able to do. Yeah, doggies. Well,
That'll teach you.
yeah, that will teach them. Not very much, though, because they are annihilated. That's putting it mildly. Well, I guess the end is that close. Let's stay true to ourselves and loot every bloody thing we can find. Oh, look at that, dead people. You are a new addition, but I don't really care because you are lootable. Dark times, my friends. Somebody has to take care of all these little valuable things. It'd be a shame if the Darkspawn were to keep those. And since he just said that the village is fucked, let's go to the village, of course. Because yes. Whoop. And everybody just dies. They really aren't, they didn't really send the elites in here, eh, did they? Nope. Definitely not the elites. Remember, you feel a bit tougher. Down below. Loot, you say? Loot is always good. Maybe it's a little, I don't really have to get involved much. I mean... Seems a bit overkill to, you know, involve the mage. Then again, it does kind of help with the our fantasy a bit, doesn't it? You can just one-hit everything. Oh, ogre. Maybe the ogre is a bit tougher then. One can hope, can't they? No, 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 don't throw that at me, you bastard. No, 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 no. Ah, I saw it coming. I still couldn't avoid it. That's sad. Still. So good. That's all they can muster. Then I'm not all that worried about the final battle. Yeah. Not a cat somehow. And you, and... Oh, that was everybody. That was surprisingly easy, actually.
Now's better than
Oh,
later.
yes, I'm gonna take that. Just hang from above.
Trap right ahead.
Yeah, there's a trap, you say.
Can I get you a
But
ladder
there's
so
loot
you can
here.
get off my back?
Ah, yes, right. I forgot. It wouldn't be Dragon Age without that nice little spiel about your freaking ladder. I swear to God, when you find that ladder, I will do very, very horrible things to you with it. Such a bad one-liner, seriously. No more easy kills. Well, that's kinda saddening. I was for once feeling actually pretty damn swell about being a mage. Yeah, well, I'm sure there are gonna be more of them. I do kinda fear that they are going to get a bit tougher again. It also means I will probably die horribly, multiple times. Oh,
Now's better than later.
at least we've got a bit of loot. I'll take that very much. And, surprisingly enough, Auntie, my internet has decided to work normally again.
Got it.
I will take that. Small miracles. Ah, they are everywhere. Come on. Don't just stop at that little step. Not even much of a step, honestly. Now then, let's see how bad the castle looks. Seems like a pretty bad gathering place for my armies, if it's already under attack, but... well. More of them. Would you stop running away? I wanted to throw a fireball. At... why not? Shoot, soldier! That was too much for the game. The game decided to crash. Oh, come on, game. That's not very nice of you. Ah. At least the game starts relatively fast again. That was such a nice seed. Ah. Yeah, what's life without a few surprises here and there, I guess.
Twisted creatures!
Okay, maybe not go for the overkill. Let's do it a bit slower this time, shall we? This kinda takes the fun out of it and can throw my fireball. Let's see. That worked. Yes, 2 times is the charm in this case. Get reinforcements, eh? Oops. A bit close there. Do I have anything else nasty? I have surprisingly lots of nasty spells by now. Good enough, there's gonna be more of them coming that way. Actually, let's go up, let's see. You deal with that, I will just, you know,
Now's better than later.
concentrate on the more important things, like stuff to loot. Very important things. Indeed. Oh look, another one. I'm so very scared. You? Oh look, it's in alpha, eh?
This'll be fun.
Yes, I'm sure this will be relatively fun. Well, now it gets a lot less fun, at least for me. But everybody gets frozen, apart from him. What?
My lady, you're here. Thank goodness.
Why yes, what happened here? Why is my army not ready?
I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Well, that's bad. Ron, what's he doing
I don't
here?
rightly know. Things happened so fast.
You
I only
fucking
know
don't
he
know
was
anything.
scouting
Just
in the
said.
south before he arrived.
Take me inside.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
Good that I actually managed to get all my looty bits done. Wow, ropes doesn't help as much as you'd think against axes and swords.
It's a
No
relief
shit.
to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
Yeah, sure.
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it was
It
pretty
assumed
reasonable.
The Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Okay, so where
The
are they
Orden
marching?
tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim.
Oh shit.
They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
That's actually bad.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true.
That's a
I
problem.
ventured
Yes.
close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Why did we think they were headed here?
The Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that we've been too busy killing each other to pay much attention to some silly old Darkspawn horde.
Good point.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern.
And that would be...
The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon
Nice.
is at the head of the Horde.
That will be the
May
what?
it preserve us.
But we
The
can't reach
third
Denver
or
within 2 days,
fourth
can we?
dragon I
It's
will
too
kill
far.
then.
We must begin
Yeah,
a forced
I'm
march
not
to
impressed.
the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Must it? Can't we just abandon it? Is it even possible to reach the city in
Perhaps
time?
not. But what is important is that we know where the Archdemon will be.
Why,
If
yes.
we do not defeat the Archdemon, it will not matter if Denerim is saved or the Horde defeated. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
Sounds like a horrible
By
plan.
daybreak.
Then let's get them ready.
Also, where is said army
I
while
won't let all
Redcliffe is
those
attacked?
people die without giving them a chance.
I'm just saying. I could leave now without the army. That sounds like a bad plan. And just how are we supposed to defeat this archdemon? That
I
sounds
was
suicidal.
wondering that myself.
Then you don't know. Of course not. You're both new recruits Duncan wouldn't have expected.
I
Well,
will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
good.
That would be appreciated.
Perhaps you and Alistair should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
I'm sure I'm gonna rest very horribly, nicely and comfortably and relaxed, knowing that come tomorrow we'll have to march. Honestly, at this point in time, I'd prefer a strong,
I
very
suppose it
strong
remains
drink.
to be seen what sort of king Alistair will make. Personally, I think the lad will do far better than he believes. He is Merrick's son, whether he sees it or not. He has a good heart. I can think of no better qualification.
But now, how about a smart mind? So that he can actually rule, you know. Are there any other allies we can
We have
use?
sent messengers to Orlais. With any luck, the Empress will send us help within a week. I
Great.
think it entirely possible, however, that she has written Ferelden off as a lost cause already, and will seek to defend her empire first.
Well,
Perhaps the
sounds
Grey Wardens of
somewhat
Orlais will
smart.
be able to march and reach us in time. We should not rely on their arrival, even so.
I see, so we get what we have. Well then, I'll go to my room then. Look at that. Hello, Lady of the
And
Hills.
what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Clorad sent their men, or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no.
Cowards.
House Cloret's feud with House Romuald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally, they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem with the Dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly.
I hope so.
Probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar.
Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endron passed.
Hey, look,
It
that
was our
guy.
good fortune
Make
that
him
you
king.
decided
He
to go to
actually
Orzammar
gets
when you
it.
did, Grey Warden.
Yes, that sort
all
of
that the
small-minded
servers are needed
thinking
our
is
help.
precisely the
I expect
sort
we
of
need yours
thing
more.
that made everything so fucking horrible. And I had to come to clean up your mess. Which should shame you as a species. Oh, well, actually. Well, shouldn't you all be resting?
Resting? Who can rest after the march we had just getting here? You tall races have it so easy.
Think so?
That and we're kept up thinking about the coming battle.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing?
Well, don't we always?
Now, there's a reason to get drunk if ever I heard one.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet.
No, honestly, I don't really care.
Good
It's
evening to
pretty
you, Grey Warden.
usual
Good fortune on the
for
field of battle.
soldiers to get a bit drunk before a big battle. Lovely gift first.
It is strange to be so far from the forest that created me, Grey Warden.
Imagine.
Here I do not feel the ebb and flow of the trees and the earth. It is silent. And yet in that silence I feel the battle that is to come.
And what do you feel?
We are approaching a great and terrible force, these Darkspawn. They are a force of nature themselves, like locusts descending upon the field.
Oh, then we will slay them like
There is
we
one amongst
cut down
them.
trees.
A mighty dragon who flies at the center of this horde. It is he that you seek, yes. Like an arrow flying towards its target.
Well, the Archdemon.
That is the one. He knows you come, Grey Warden. He bellows his challenge at you even now, daring you to approach, daring all of us.
We didn't
I
want
can
to,
think of this no further.
disappoint him then.
I do not wish to hear its roar in my heart, lest my courage waver. I am sorry.
Don't be such a coward about it. You wanna win. Have you seen what I've done to the Darkspawn that were outside? No? Go take a look. Oh, everybody just standing in the halls,
I
eh?
know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
Well, not really actually. If you don't have anything special to say, I'm just gonna, get back to business, I guess. And when it's just doing her mumbo jumbo again. Oh. If she feels better with that, I suppose I can accept that. Oh, now, where's my freaking room?
All right.
Open sesame! And we lost the battle axe. Oh no. So sad.
I'll get on it.
I mean, it is always sad to lose a bit of loot. Do you have anything new to say?
What comes, my friend?
Oh, not much actually. I was hoping you'd be like,
There you are. There you are.
Oh, then let's talk about the next horribleness.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in
Yeah, get to the
Denerim.
point.
I'm sorry.
I would like
What
to
is it?
sleep. Or
What
try
are you
to.
apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
Somewhat, yes. Assume it's something to do with the tingliness.
That is exactly what it involves.
Nice.
The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn. But should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough.
Meaning?
The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal.
Well, that sucks.
But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
Great. And why would that be good?
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies.
Well, apparently, yes.
Without the Archdemon, the blight ends. It is the only way.
Is there no other way? Must the Grey Warden die?
As far as we know, the transfer of the Archdemon's essence is automatic. If one of us is not present when the killing blow is made, it is all for nothing. There is no other way. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Great. So it's up to the three of us to kill that thing.
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the Taint will not spare me much longer.
Yeah, but this
if
sucks.
I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that.
Sounds
But
horrible.
enough. There will be much to do tomorrow and little enough
Now
time
I will
to
have
rest
even
before it.
less opportunity to
I will
fucking
let you
sleep.
return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Yeah, that's horrible. One of us being dead. Yay. Sounds nice. Ooh.
You should get some sleep before morning.
You have an
Do not be
arrow.
alarmed. It is only I.
Nice. Yeah, is everything alright?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger.
Yep, that
I
is
have a
true.
plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hull.
Speak faster,
I know
I'm interested.
what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
That is very interesting, because I would very much like a way out that does not involve me sacrificing myself heroically. Pretty hard to spend all that money when you're dead. What do you mean precisely?
I offer a way out.
Mhm.
A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice.
Sounds good.
A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Now it sounds heretical and blood magically, but you know. So, just what sort of ritual are we talking
It
about?
is old magic. From a time before the Circle of Magi was
Okay,
created.
do I get naked
Some might
and
call
get
it
some
blood
chicken
magic,
heads and
but
blood?
that is but a name. There is far more to fear in this world than names.
Tell me more, first and foremost.
What I propose is this. Convince Alistair to lay with me, here tonight. And from this ritual, a child shall be conceived within me.
You basically
The
wanna...
child will bear the taint, and when the Archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The Archdemon is still destroyed, with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
It sounds like it will have horrible consequences in the future. So that's like you're asking me to permission to sleep. But just, well, I guess we did break up, so... Oh. Technically speaking, it's not even cuckolding anymore, is it? Well, yes, that's okay from my point of view. See which shape comes the Darkspawn.
Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
So, how do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not
Interesting.
surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
You actually think Alistair will agree to this?
If you care for him as you seem to, you will convince him to. Consider what the alternative might be. Do you think Alistair will fail to do his duty as the future king and save his country? If you take the blow instead, he loses the woman he loves.
Well, let's
How
just
do you
say we
think he
kinda
would
had a
feel
breakup about
that?
it, so...
I think you have many
yeah,
good
you know.
reasons to tell him to save his own life. I think you should consider them carefully.
Yeah, but rational and emotion does not work well together, you know? Alright.
A wise
Sure.
decision. I shall wait here then while you go and speak with Alistair. I urge you to be convincing.
That's gonna be one hell of a talk. Hey, Alistair, you wanna, you know, go over and have a bit of a rumble-tumble with Oregon for once? But don't worry, not for any reason per se, just, you know.
I see you can't sleep either. I also saw Morrigan outside your room earlier, and the look she gave me. Ooh, that was icy even for her. Something up?
Alistair, we need to talk.
Oh. I guess whatever Morrigan had to say, it's big.
Yes, it is.
This is what I get for becoming king. Everyone always brings you the bad news. So what is it then? Rats running amok? Cheese supplies run low? I can take it.
I love you. You know that, right?
I had wondered if that was still so after... Why are you telling me this? Why are you being so ominous?
Because I'm a woman and I'm gonna play the emotion card. What else? I need you to do something you won't like.
I don't care for the sound of that. What are we talking about exactly?
Your wildest dreams will come true. I need you to take part in a magic ritual.
Oh, something Morrigan cooked up, no doubt. What do you need me to do?
You need to sleep with her.
That's pretty funny.
Yes, isn't it?
Alright. Oh, now, tell me, what's really
That's
going on?
exactly the point.
You're...
Nope.
Not joking?
Nope.
You're
yes,
actually
yes, yes.
serious? What sort of magic calls for sex with Morrigan? What's this ritual supposed to do?
Well, it's gonna save our lives. It will save whoever has to kill the Archdemon.
Yes, I can see how that might be important.
Yes, yes.
But how does Morrigan even know how to even do such a thing? What kind of ritual is this anyway?
It's some kind of ancient magic. That's probably...
Well, that's reassuring. Wait, no it isn't.
That's...
Look, even if I was willing to entertain this idea, and I'm not saying I am, is this really what you want me to do? Are you sure?
You need to trust me.
I do trust you. If this is what you think is best, I'll do it. Oh, where is she? Let's go and get this over with before I change my mind.
Come on, at least try to get a bit into the mood. I know you are late every step of the way.
'Twould seem your talk is
Surprisingly enough.
Great, so this isn't a dream after all.
What is it to be then? Has a decision been reached?
Surprisingly enough, yes. While many a young fellow does tend to like the idea of having sex pretty much with everybody and anybody. There are just a few women, no matter how good they would be looking, I would not touch with a 10-foot pole. And as does agree to your request.
Oh, you know, dinner would have been nice. Maybe a bit of wine. Or you could knock me out first.
Tempting. Still, I am glad to see that it has been done. Let us go somewhere more private, Alistair, and believe me when I say you will not hate this quite so much as you believe.
No, I'm pretty sure he will hate it. He will definitely hate it. Now, why do I have to watch that, I wonder? Also, Alyssa looks really, how do I say this? Like, he's trying. He's trying. Also, he's kind of trying to run away. Run, Alistair, run! Yeah, that's very nice of you. At least I don't have to watch all the rest of that. It saves me some trouble.
We have gathered all the forces we can.
I mean, yes, we have actually. Well, we kind of destroyed a few potential forces on the way because, well, they were annoying. It was 9 years. But you know...
The Darkspawn Horde is is sure to
We've
reach
got
the
werewolves.
capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them.
Well, you made the decision for me. I would actually most likely forsake
You
them.
have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden.
In fact, I think that would actually probably be smarter. Let them infest Denerim, encircle the city, and siege the Darkspawn.
That it will be enough.
I mean, we would lose everything in Denerim, yes, but, you know, it's one city. Even if it's a major city. Not that much of a problem. Come on, give them a motivational speech. Also, don't mess up too much.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. This woman beside me is a native of Ferelden, risen to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. She is proof that glory is within reach of us all.
Yes, I'm a shining example
She has
of glory and
survived
honor.
despite the odds, and without her, none of us would be here.
Yes, I know I'm great. Thanks very much.
Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Kaelan.
Do it.
But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
Well, let's you do something then, for my little army. Swear to God, if I had to clean up every bloody Darkspawn myself again, I will get annoyed. That's a good little army. Just murder them. Oh, there's the Archdemon. Well, I guess we don't really have to deal with the army, we just have to deal with the Archdemon. So we should probably go that. Where is that freaking Archdemon? Where? Oh, where is he? Also, why the hell am I alone? Where is my team? And I guess they Darkspawn are still weak as fuck. Makes it a lot easier actually for me. I can just sit here and do nothing. But let me look around. The area looks different. Let's see if we can find some looty bits. Loot. Oi. Oi. Who dares shoot me?
I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic.
I don't know if the Darkspawn is actually capable of being desperate. Pretty much like animals, aren't they? Stop running, idiot. You forced my hand here. They just don't stop coming now, do they?
I'll get on it.
Making me feel the need to shoot a fireball. Although that was a very unworthy target. An alpha, you say? Shame if somebody stole all the little looty bits. Oh, the main problem is I have no money whatsoever of that to actually work for me, huh? No, Bren, you just like standing around, yes? I can see that. Well, but I guess it is the final battle, so I guess the commander can take their time. Let the army actually do their work for once. And what does my map say? My map says go there. When map says go there, you go everywhere else first. Then you go there. And apart from just sometimes games are a bit mean when it comes to time limits. Like the one Crest and Baldur's Gate, which was pretty mean when it comes to that. Like, oh no, the boy has been dead for too long, we can't raise him anymore. Well, shit. Just kinda thought, you know, I could take my time. Sweet ass Twain.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
Well, good for us, eh?
That will change quickly.
Bloody nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
Well, let's
The
hope he
army
has.
will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
So, how are we going to fight a flying dragon?
We're going to need to reach a high point in the city.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
Well, I guess he
We have
wants
little
to.
choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
So, do you know where these generals are?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently.
Right.
But there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength will be limited.
I don't care, don't worry.
Who do you wish to take with you into the city?
Yes.
Not you.
Yes.
Indeed.
I take the usual suspects. Thank you very much.
Anyone else will need to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
One of my other companions
Do you
will
have
lead.
a preference?
Morrigan. Why not?
Leaving me behind, are you? Very well.
Well, you should technically be pregnant, so of
That
course
should
I'm gonna
be
leave you
sufficient.
behind.
Nothing you have done has prepared you for what you face now. May the Maker watch over you.
Yeah, me and the Maker, we have a few problems with each other.
This is it.
Ah, pretty much. Oh, looks like it.
You took in a drunken disgrace of an Orzammar warrior. You gave me a reason to fight.
Ah, everybody's
And
getting all
will to
emotional.
Keep going. You helped me find the one woman in the sodding world who might put up with me. And you helped me get past Bronca so I could have someone
Yes,
new.
I know, I take care of every
I owe
bloody
you
problem.
A lot, Warden.
Also,
I
don't worry,
consider
that's the
it a
treatment you get when
fine
you're part of my
honor to
party.
Die for you and your cause.
We'll make it through this, don't worry.
Might, and we might not. I'm betting on not.
You're gonna lose
Let
that
the
bet.
stone turn red from the blood of heroes. Today, I will be the warrior you taught me to be.
Did I teach you anything? I don't think so. Oh, don't worry, I'll be back. It will take more than a few Darkspawns to kill me.
Are you ready? The enemy waits. Shall we grant him the death he asks of us?
It's only fair.
Then let us bring this gift to the Archdemon. We will take the field and stand together to see our enemy fall.
Well, our fault by trying to do that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours.
Indeed.
We stand on the precipice before the greatest battle of our age. I wonder if the heroes of old ever felt like this.
Yeah, probably
I am
they
not
did.
afraid. We go to fight for a good cause, and there is nowhere else I would rather be. You are a dear, dear friend, and I will
Well,
stand with you.
That is so, you know.
Whatever
Personally, I would like to
this
stand
day, we will forge
somewhere
a
else.
legend of our own.
After all that, I will not be going with you?
In your delicate condition.
I would still see this to the end, but so be it. Let us part ways now. You go your way.
to your destiny, and I go my way to mine.
Well, I guess a thank you would be
I
nice.
did not know what it meant to have a friend once, but you I would gladly consider such. Go, slay your archdemon. Live gloriously, my friend.
That's the plan. I've got a lot of savings and I want to spend them all on, well, Brussels and booze, basically.
One way or another.
Well, I'm gonna
Then
be...
I won't say
Ah!
anything.
Beat you to it. Nice. Now, where can I go to continue on my journey? Oh, everybody loves me now. Don't worry.
We're counting on you, Warden.
Oh boy. You have a lot of optimism. You know, the Maker really doesn't like me. Actually, has a lot to do with me being a mage. Kinda get used to that, you know? Just kinda. Now then, what horribleness is gonna await me here? Oh, great. Doesn't that start out nice? Oh, this. Lots of ogres, actually. And someone has to make it look all dramatic, I guess. Not that we haven't, killed a few dozen of those already. Well, at least they've got looty stuffs. Not much, but a little bit. Ooh, a whole lot of rubble. Somebody has to check the rubble. There could be Darkspawn hiding in there, you know? I'm totally not doing this just to get a bit more money. Ooh, it's nice. I can actually summon stuff. Ooh. Get some stew. It's niche. It's niche.
Now's better than later.
I will win. Come on, you can do better, game. Yes. Do your worst.
Someone's gonna fall and it's all with me.
Good point. Somebody has to fall. Let it be everybody else, not me necessarily. I would like to stay. Oh, I will admit he can actually do quite a bit of damage. Also, you. Bit of an annoying prick, aren't you? Let's not stay there. Let's not fight all. Let's not all fight the mage. No, 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 no. Why are you running after me, you bastard? It's kind of fun. Playing a little game with the Darkspawn. Come on. How many of you are there? Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I have to slay you. No, you are not a freaking one.
Alright.
Let me check. There's anything more here? It doesn't look like it. Jesus, the city is really in ruins, isn't it? I think about it. I should probably start giving myself some protection. Yes, I know. I can summon an army, but why should I? For now. I really found anything that was worth it. Put it mildly. I would much rather preserve my forces and use them for
I'll get
something
on
a
it.
bit more useful. And then, well, I guess for the alienage it doesn't really matter because it looked like shit beforehand, so I guess it's still going to look like shit. Just with a bit more fire around. Yep, still looks shitty. Hey, Shiani.
It's you. The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he?
Well, apart
There's
from
a large
anything else.
group of Darkspawn approaching and the gates won't hold. We need your help.
Oh, I need you to fight with me.
But we have no armor and only simple weapons. We'll be slaughtered.
You've got bows, you idiots. Is your home. Protect your families.
Stranger is right. We have to do something.
Yes, if we can hold them back, it'll give others a chance to escape.
You've got
Tell us
frickin'
what
bows.
to do, and we'll fight for as long as we can.
Stay back.
You
Defend
heard
your
what
homes.
the lady said. Come on.
Stand back and shoot them with your
They're
little
upon
arrows.
us.
Are they? Where? Also, let me once again remind you, you have bows. Stand back and use bows. So I actually can hit them through that, eh? Ah, wouldn't it be a shame if somebody were to, you know, summon death and destruction on you? So apparently I can't kill that one until he actually breaks the gate, eh? Ah, well... Not even that surprising, just kinda annoying. Yeah, take an Inferno. And there's the General apparently. Who just comes strolling in here like... Whoop. Well, my Inferno is still killing stuff.
Now it's better than later.
Yes, yes, pass me by. Run. Run to the front line. Fight. Do something. Don't worry about me though, I'm... oh, just your typical looter. I mean, somebody has to loot, you know. Jesus. Quite aggressive, aren't we, Mr. Owen? It won't really help you much. Oh, there it is. Hey, we did it. Shiani, you got anything else to say about this whole mess? Like, good job or something? Compliments maybe? Gold?
We did it! I didn't think it was possible.
You didn't do
You've
shit.
given us a chance to get to safety. We will never be able to thank you enough. Please, take this. I pray it helps you in your coming battles.
Are we talking money?
We have to go. May the Maker watch over
I
you.
like money. No, of course. Of course not. You give me stuff. Trading increased fatigue for an attack bonus and the ability to use spell power to determine combat damage. Alright, mine hit from correct. Right. Good beginning. Good beginning. Now, through a literal sea of corpses, we shall continue on very much heroically. Not even any money from the knife. Yes, I'm not even surprised at this point. Oh. That's a very direct way of cutting off my retreat. Well, guess I wasn't planning on going back there anyway.
Now's better than later.
such an obvious way to do it. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, are we getting ambushed? Surprisingly rare, considering that they're actually taking the city. Yes, game, take your time. Yeah, I know you don't like loading fast. I'm used to it. What do you have to say, my little friend?
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle.
Uh-huh.
They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Sounds horrible. No, no.
I see.
Yeah, Mario. You stay behind. Actually, can I level you up? No, of course not. You know what, for the time being, I'm gonna try myself a little frontline guy. And cannot reach shot, because he's too short. Good old Rim. Do I have anything? No. I mean, technically I've got an Earthquake. It's something. Also, loot. Loot. Who doesn't like loot? I would very much like that. That's the big group you were so worried about, yes? Kinda unimpressive. But, Jesus, you have, you have quite a few points left over, haven't you? And I guess I haven't really used you in a while. That one you started out with anyway. Take that. Do you know what I had planned for you? Well, guess it doesn't really matter. As for you, yes, you don't have that much left. I guess I'm gonna learn that then. Good little doggy. Yeah, you weren't really with us for quite a while. And so were you. Well. You're a legend, you're a legend. And is there anything else I want you to learn? Now we can continue.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
For the moment, yes.
Right away.
Yes, yes. Wasn't really that hard to hold the gates. I mean, I had one Alpha Ogre and that was it. That's pretty weak. Pretty weak indeed. I've seen far, far worse over the years. Come on, let us go. Oh, you are keeping yourself busy, eh? That sounds like a horrible idea. Yeah, and it sounds like a horrible idea. What the freaking hell are you doing, you idiot? It looks very much heroically, but it's a very stupid plan. I don't think we really had a good plan there. least you have severely diminished his ability to fly, which is good for us, I guess, but still. Very bad plan, my friend. Very bad plan. Oh well. Oh, look at that. Dead people. I guess it's a good time, isn't it? Yes, please kill them all. Don't show them any mercy. Just massacre them. Like that grunt. Bloody grunt. Yes. I'm gonna be coming up there. I'm gonna give you a fireball. Come on, just run over. You can deal with that. We have dealt with far worse. How about this? Quite efficient. I like it. Come on. You can do it. Oh, come on. The chain lightning didn't really... Chain lightning. Well, that mage will laugh in your face for that. If you like chain lightning, let me show you how that is done. Since there's still a bit of an army up there. And somebody has to deal with that shit, of course. And apparently we need to deal that in close quarters. Oh, some of us decided to die. So now, there really is no good reason to take a break here. Also, that's right. Getting a bit too numerous for my tastes. Can you deal with the rest or do you need my help? Well, apparently I underestimated the amount of damage that would do. Well, I did say I will die. Probably a few times. Here, take a shield from to your face. Everybody, wakey wakey.
What can I do?
Bit of senseless murdering and dying. But alas, that is just how it sometimes goes. Also, was that a trap actually that I just stepped on that murdered me? Or was it the emissary doing one of his nasty spells? Well, guess we'll never find out. Yeah. Forget over. You, I do not like. Yes, I know. It's such an obvious combination, but it's always such a nice thing. And that chest looks horribly misplaced, actually.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I'm just saying, you know, it's just it's kind of strange when it just sits there in the middle of the street. But, let's ignore that very suspicious chest and we'll just go on. Because... Oh, I'm thinking it doesn't get you anyway. Anywhere, then action. It is. Now then, I'm expecting more horribleness to be thrown in my face. Soon. Oh, look at that. Just as I was about to say. You cannot stop me. I can murder all of you. you. Because you annoy me. Run in fire, you idiots. Run. Come on. Oh shit, my fire is gone. That's not good. I do my fire. Yeah, I know. You find yourself very funny. Yes, call me the Reaper. And I guess in these dark times, humor suffers too. Fort Rican. That was a fast journey so far. Nice hot pot of coffee. After that long a week. Really. Something. Yeah, finding pleasure in the small things. Big Tick for once said that's what keeps you young, but then I look into the mirror and I'm like, no, I'm not young. Which? Bloody mongrels. Rodian, I'm sorry, I didn't even recognize you. I just read your swords. I was like, what? Okay. Yes, oh, that's how you landed, eh? Yes. I don't know if that's the way to say it. They did not necessarily force our hands here in any way, shape, or form. Actually. Take a stone fist to your face, you bloody bastard. Yeah, how do you like being stoned? Oh, it will look very nice in my garden. Is it just me, or have they suddenly started getting a lot more, well, aggressive, I guess? Shaman the Dead. That was not what I wanted to do. Where is it? There it is. That's what I was looking for. And then it didn't work. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Nope, 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 I managed to survive. Mister, you bloody idiot. You're dying. What the hell is that idiot doing, honestly? Well, I don't like to say it, but this combat is not going our way. I think I will have to redo that a bit better. Because you won't survive alone. Nope, you won't. When did you save? That's a while ago. I would not very much like to go back there. Redo that. I will also say it does not look that good for me. They do some horrible damage actually. Jesus. Do we have any good spells? Shattering shot. Which does not more damage. Great. Oh, this is gonna take a while, doesn't it? Yeah, done that. Oh, come on, you had that much health left. Yes, yes, yes. Load last save game. Guess this would be a good opportunity to actually pull up a few of my army dudes to help me out a bit. I guess. Great, we have to do this again, eh? Of course we have to do this again. Why am I kidding? What the hell was I actually expecting?
Now's better than later.
stop resisting. Very nice of you.
I'm sorry. Am I too quick for you?
You know, that would be a lot more believable if you didn't just, you know, horribly fail. I do like to group up a bit, which I do find rather enjoyable. Very unnice of the game to have me redo this bloody freaking part again. Yeah, give them something to chew on. Because that one ogre is not moving at all, because he's like, no, I have been ordered to bloody stand here and wait, like an idiot. Big stone fist to the face. Hey, you. You shouldn't be alive anymore. Now, technically speaking, the rest of my team should be more than able to deal with it. At some point. Alistair, where the hell do you think you're running? And why do you think it's a good idea to run there? Let's not question his decision making. I'm sure he is very much aware of what he's doing.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I need to redo this. Bit of a pain in the ass. Then again, I did say I will probably die, and well, who am I to break my promises, you know? It would be kinda sad. Or wouldn't it be? Alas, alas, alas. I feel like there's a trap. What?
I'll get on it.
Deal with that. Yes. Much appreciated. Also, that emissary is quite brave, standing in that fire. Like it's nothing. In every bloody corner, I know, there's something I don't like to see. Pretty annoying, actually. Now that the game is a little bitch about it, I will save. I don't want to redo that part again. Everybody up, everybody up. Now then. This time I will summon a bit of an army help. Because, bloody hell. I don't want to redo this. Again. Yes, little werewolfies, come here and help me. we need to deal with a few of those peasants because they are really annoying and to do a lot of damage, which I do not agree with at all. Point being, you tried. Oh, why the hell am I stunned? Don't like being stunned. Yes, and a lot of them. Oh, I'm getting damaged. That is not a good thing. So one of us had decided to die. A horribly unfair death. I don't like to say it, but that thing actually does a lot of damage. Yeah, take a normal one. Have you finally managed to deal with it? Because I'm getting pretty damn sick and tired here. What a bloody nasty little trap that was.
I'll get on it.
Yes, mate. If anybody has any injuries I need to care about? Yes. You, of course. Do we have anything to heal that? Yes, we have. Yeah, take one of those. I'm going to save again because I don't trust the game to do that. So I lost half of my werewolves already. I had expected a bit more from them, honestly. Kinda disappointing. Hello, Ludi Bits. Where are you? Are you hiding? Are you hiding here? Yes, you are.
Alright. I could do that for you.
Yeah, then do it. And just tell me you're gonna do it. Just do it. A pile of books, you say? Would be a shame if somebody were just to come in and steal all your private documents, eh? Well, at least everybody's dead for now. It's almost refreshing. Just almost. Who killed all the Darkspawn? I mean, it wasn't me, for once. Everybody's standing together so nicely. Just can't resist the allure of the fireball. Such a nice little classic. Yes, the one responsible probably. And so Stan, my man. Drink a bit of health, eh? Liquid health, my friend. You might have heard of liquid courage before. Now we've got liquid health. Isn't that something nice to have? Now on we go on a little looting adventure.
I'll get on it.
Nothing horrible behind the one door.
Trap right ahead.
I can see that, yes. Can you do something about it without triggering it? I actually can. Somewhat nice. And you just had to drag everybody in there, didn't you? You just really had to drag everything. And their mother in there. now even the bloody fucking corpses have to rise. Yeah, you go for what? You're the one with the big armor. The poor little guy. There's only a rope for protection. Well, if every direction looks horrible. Stop getting enraged at me. I will end you, quite literally.
I could do that for you.
Why do I feel like it's a waste of picking this out?
Got it.
Ah,
Alright.
I could do that for you.
no, just a feeling. It feels like we are not getting anything worthwhile out of that.
Alright.
Can't help it. Nothing here. Still would like to actually get some good stuff sometimes.
Got it.
Allow me.
I could do that for you.
Way, leather boots. I'm feeling so
Can I
validated.
get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Not a surprising visitor. Let's talk to you later. There's still the other side to look. Maybe we'll find something good. Who knows? It could be. You are an invisible corpse, I see. Very impressive.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
And wait, a few lesser gloves. Oh boy, am I feeling validated.
I'll get on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Now I have to pick up all these stuff, all these stuff.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
And down here we have quite literally nothing. Okay, and a locked door. Well, not even a locked door, it's just a door that doesn't exist, according to the game. Well, it's an interesting way to give it a nice little notch, like not this way, go the other way. Okay, game, I getcha. Yo, Sandal, long time no see. You been busy, eh?
Enchantment?
Sandal, you have any for that wares for sale? Yes. Well, give me a few more healing items, why not? Very nice of him to just come all the way down here. Actually, now that I'm at it, why don't I sell you some of the stuff I have? Really a bit of pain to carry that around. That one's actually pretty sweet. Yeah. Always nice to find a merchant in the least logical place where it could be a merchant. Like, right here. But, let's not focus too much on that, shall we? Would be a bit mean to poor little Sandal here. I don't think you have anything else I need, want.
Enchantment?
Sure.
Enchantment!
Enchantment. Ancient Darkspawn Greatsword. Thanks and free shoes. Well, I guess, yeah, you know, Sandal, carry on. Carry on, my friend. Well, let's see what Robinus comes behind the next door.
Got it.
And at least some money. That is something I can
Can
take.
I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Another non-existing door. Okay, if you want me to go another way, I will do so. Reluctantly, but I will. of course the chest is hidden in the worst possible hidden way. Well, at least we get some XP out of it. I can't complain too loudly then.
I could do that for you.
Not at all. And it. Oh, that's Yep, pretty damn annoying indeed. Really a lot of them around. Quite annoying. And nobody to take care of all the good food stuff. Seems remarkably orderly, considering that the Darkspawn is pretty much raging around here. Ooh, what's behind door number 1?
Alright, alright.
Yay, stuff.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
More stuff.
I'll get on it.
I could do that for you.
Yes, I don't need to have that skill, because I have somebody who has the skill. Name, you don't need to tell me it's sufficient skill all the freaking time, I know. I know.
Alright, alright.
Ah, fool. Left his chest unlocked. What an idiot. One can only assume he's dead.
Now's better than later.
And horribleness? Still no horribleness. Surprising.
Got it.
Me and my big mouth.
No chance at all.
That's a lot of archers, I would say. Don't mind me. I'm just summoning eternal nonsense on your head to murder you. And then that was surprisingly easier than I had actually anticipated, to be fair.
I'll get on it.
Kind of thinking they would put up a bit more of a resistance there. Considering that they were well positioned to make us into a very, well, a very prickly little Grey Warden. Doesn't continue here. Where the hell am I supposed to go then? Yeah, okay, maybe through that very much hidden door. Somebody set a trap down here. It's not very nice. I just murdered him already. Maybe that one's gonna take a while. Good. That's better. Yes.
Let's see what your maid is done.
They had to have big enemy around. Otherwise it would almost be boring. Almost.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it.
That Acolyte is really good at what he's doing. He has managed to become invisible while dead. See, that's the sort of dedication you need if you want to become a Master Assassin. Yeah, that has absolutely nothing to do with the game or the mods that are running. Obviously. Again is saving. Always a good sign, isn't it? Why am I not surprised that there are ogres marching on me? Many surprises were had that day. What definitely was not one of them.
This'll be fun.
You think so? I kinda like to disagree. But oh well. Me disagreeing is nothing too new, I suppose.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Yes, and you never get tired of actually telling me that you can.
I could do that for you.
We get a lot of healing items suddenly. Might we be close to the boss fight? I'm just gonna say, you know, when games suddenly give you lots of healing items, that's usually a pretty good way to
Allow me. I could do that for you.
or see something horrible in your immediate future.
Now's better than later.
I could do that for you.
You don't need to look at that again. Now then. Let me save the game just in case. What's behind the next door? I'm assuming another corridor full of rooms. Ugh. Yes, game, take your time. Take your time. Oh. We've apparently made it all the way up already. Well, the Archdemon is not impressed. But just stop eating my troops. It took me quite a while to get those. He's like, well, I see you. Stop screaming in my face, mongrel. I will freaking ice you. Oh, I'm not really doing much damage. Yes. But I've got no own little buildings. Suddenly he's getting a lot of damage. That's interesting. I mean, he's dealing a lot of damage now too. Just stop changing your position every 5 seconds, you bloody bastard. You're getting a bit annoying. Just sit still and let me murder you. Like the last few Assassin's Creed 2. Oh, feels pretty bad, eh, Archdemon? Yes, I can turn an Archdemon into stone. What? I was surprised. Yeah, I always love it. But there it is, my dear friends, why you should make your bosses immune to stuff like that. Otherwise, some players just gonna sit there like, stone. I guess I can't really reach you. Oh, I can. But everybody else deals with the small fry, I deal with the Archdemon. Somewhat. Archdemon, where are you? Oh, there. Ah, some other mages like, well, I'm gonna fight with the Archdemon. I'm gonna be hero. And that's actually the first enchanter himself doing all the business. I always knew I could count him. From the very first second, I was very much on his side. Obviously. Ooh, somebody is riding the Archdemon. Strange, that sounded better in my head than it actually did. Let's ignore that. And enjoy the show. Blip. Oh, yes, we finally won. You know, I don't think that dress was made for running. I'm just saying. Also, you're a freaking mage. Don't use a freaking sword. Well, I guess when times are desperate, you and a mage will take a sword. It's not really worth it though. You've got so many cool spells. Also, technically speaking, I think it was actually Alistair who did deal the final blow. Oh, they are running away quick. Got a pretty good sense even on what's going on. Who'd have thought? Now then, let's enjoy some peace and quiet. And a drink.
And then it was over. With the Archdemon dead, the Darkspawn horde quickly crumbled.
Ooh,
most
nice.
fled back into the deep roads. They would remain a threat in the years to come, but the blight had been ended before it had truly begun.
Has it now? I don't know about that.
Ferelden had been saved, and the entire kingdom rose up to joyously greet its new king.
Well, let's just hope that Alistair manages to do something positive for the kingdom.
Grey Warden stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
Well, the future's gonna show us, eh? Constitution increases the character's health and physical resistance. I know, game. I've played some RPGs before. Loading.
My friends, we are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory.
Which is me, obviously.
Of those who stood against the Darkspawn siege of Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation.
Why, yes, indeed.
The one who led the final charge against the Archdemon remains with us still. An inspiration to all she saved that day.
I know, I'm freaking great.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the hero of Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago.
We always knew I was a freaking legend.
My friend, it is hard to imagine how you could have aided Ferelden more. I think it only appropriate that I return the favor.
Nice.
Is there any boon that you might request of Ferelden's king? If it is within my power, I will grant it.
Title and the ritual go with it, I think.
Then I appoint you the new Teyrn of Gwaren, and inheritor of Loghain's estate and fortune. Only fair, I think.
Nice.
Let it also be known that the Arling of
become
Amaranthine,
a Terran,
once
and I have
land
money
of
now.
Pal How, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them.
Ooh, sweet. Sweet,
What are
sweet.
your plans? Will you remain with the Grey Wardens?
I think you will need my help. You are not really the best.
Well, I didn't want to come right out and say it. But I'm relieved you're being nearby.
Yeah, I would probably get grey hair from worrying about Ferelden.
I suggest you make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate. Just tell the guard at the door when they're ready.
Ooh, so you give me an opportunity to speak with people, eh? A nice game. Well, that throne, however, bit cheap, doesn't it? Look, I mean, come on. No Ferelden is a barbaric nation, but please.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you?
Not
I
so
was
much.
scared that one of us might not make it to the Archdemon. But you did it. Here you are.
I know,
I guess
right?
Morrigan was telling the truth after all. About the ritual. The rest of the Grey Wardens haven't arrived yet from Morlaix. But they've already sent questions. What should I tell them?
Well, tell them they were wrong.
Yes, if only they knew how handy a Maleficar can be, right? No, I suppose I'll just keep that to myself. I can shrug and look stupid. It's a talent.
The one you messed
Speaking
up,
of
can you,
Morrigan,
my
do you
friend?
know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
She doesn't want to be followed.
Very dramatic. I don't imagine she'd be easy to find if she didn't want to be.
Yeah, no.
At any rate, I can see Arleman giving me that look. More king stuff, I suppose. I can never wait. And if I don't get the chance some other time, thanks. For everything.
I'm just halfway doing things I
So
couldn't.
am I. I can't tell you how much. I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Well, you are technically speaking the king, so... You know, just saying, you probably have every right.
It is over. I can barely believe it.
Yes.
You stopped the Civil War and then defeated the Blight.
Indeed, and I did it all while looking smacksy in my dress. Aren't I great at what I do?
Surely cannot be said enough.
Yeah. Well, that was a close call. We were lucky. Let's be moderate.
Masses just yet. As far as they're concerned, you saved the day without breaking a sweat. Let them have that. It's good.
Yes, as if I would tell them that.
The hero of Ferelden will have influence, and there is much to be done. Myself, I will be remaining here to help Alistair. Tegan will take over the rule of Redcliffe, at least for the time being. Connor seems well enough.
Yeah, let's not try
He
about
sold
Connor.
refuses to speak of what happened. She says she never wants to go back. I cannot thank you enough for saving them. They are the joy of my
Oh boy, are you gonna be disappointed in a few years.
rambling on. I shall let you get back to your celebration, Warden. Enjoy it while you can.
But let's not worry about that. Hey, First Enchanter.
It is very strange to hear so many speak of a mage in such glowing terms. Deserved, of course, but still not what I am accustomed to.
Yes, mages are pretty great.
Allow me to offer you my congratulations and my thanks. The tower is now nearly restored to order. It could have been so much worse.
Could have, should have. Yeah, it almost was.
Indeed. Let us hope the people never realize how close we came to disaster.
Well, they don't care.
It pleases me to see such a young pupil achieve prominence. I look forward to watching what you accomplish
Oh boy, my plan is pretty damn simple. I'm gonna sit in my land and enjoy my quiet life.
Uldred's revolt has left me very quick to tire these days. Retirement will come soon, I think.
So here we are. The conquering heroine has won the day.
Indeed.
And now she takes her bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
But I'm not going anywhere.
But I may be, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
You know, I can't help now but think of my vision. Whether it was the Maker sending me to you or whatever, it was a good thing. I thought I was supposed to save you, to show you the way. But it seems it was meant to be the other way around.
Yep, I'm just dead freaking awesome, I know. Well, I ain't supposed to make her, to be honest.
I know. It's just very dramatic. I'll have to remember to write it down. I've been offered a position to head up an investigation into the Darkspawn. It's quite exciting, really.
You never have enough, eh?
Well, we really don't know much about them, do we? Alistair says that we need to find out more, see how far they go in the deep roads, and where those brood mothers can be found. I agree.
Yeah,
It
there's
will
not
be
much
a
to
grand
do.
adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it. At any rate, you should get back to the celebration. We can speak another time.
Now then, old lady. You've got anything else to
The
say?
hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
I could have thought up better name.
Alistair's idea, I understand. Which should explain much. But it's not so bad, is it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware. Who could ask for better?
Absolutely
I'm
true.
glad not to be on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame. Not that I've gone without notice. Irving asked me to take over as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all
Ooh,
this.
you finally thought it could have something to do,
I
eh?
decided to accept a position here at court. There's not been a mage advising the throne for a very long time.
Well, what have I asked you to
He's a
say?
good lad, and his heart is in the right place. He wants to see the lot of mages improved, and I am willing to help him. I understand you are remaining in Denerim, so we will likely see each other a great deal.
Oh
I look
boy, am I
forward to
looking forward to it.
For now, I imagine the hero of Ferelden still has much to do.
No, I actually just want to retire to my lands and spend the rest of my life in, well, luxury. Yeah, I think I deserve that. Hey, you are very close to that.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought.
Yes.
The ale up here is actually good. Orzammar ale tastes like dirt in comparison. Probably because they put dirt in it.
Surprising, isn't it? Enjoying yourself already, I see.
We went through. I think I've earned it. I think you've earned it.
Boy, Bellatrix.
So I guess you're staying here in Denerim? Unless my hearing's bad, which happens.
That's the plan?
I'm thinking I'll stick around myself. At least for a bit. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again. See where that goes.
You've done adventuring?
Maybe, for a bit. Talk to me in a year or so when I'm bored, and maybe I'll think differently. And since we're more or less done adventuring for now, I just wanted to say, you're alright for a human.
And you're right. What wrong?
Yes. I don't come by friends very often. I'm glad to call you one, Warden.
Yes, I'm just that good. Anything to say?
Hero of Ferelden. To meet you, what Warden. A wonderful title.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you
Yes.
hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its meaning. The Arishok on occasion has declared a Kunari to be Kunoran Vel, one who serves as an example to others. Such examples are always made after their death, however, a death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoran Vel would be too proud.
Do the Kunari celebrate and put on parades?
When a Kunoran Vel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
It sounds like madness. That would quite a sight.
It is interesting. It can take days for the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions. I suppose I should tell you. I have decided to return to my people.
Yeah, I kind of
Your
figured.
quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
That will be a long trip away.
Yes. It will be difficult to travel alone, after so much time spent with companions. It must be said, you found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
You helped me as well. It's been good.
It has. That one of the Baz, a foreigner, would become known as Kadan to me. Unthinkable. Yet here it is. Perhaps I shall see you again one day. Until then, may you always find the path you seek. Farewell, Kadan.
Oh. Let's celebrate then.
Are you ready, my lady? The crowds outside are getting restless.
Yes.
Right. I'll take you there now. Follow me.
The ones that followed his coronation, Alistair proved to be a public king, largely unwilling to involve himself in matters of governing, while often making appearances in towns throughout Vermilion to the great delight of the commoners. Referred to him as king with the common touch. Few knew it was simple version to life at court. Well, that sounds like Alistair, alright. Rumors that the urn of sacred ashes had been found and it was used to heal Lehman of his poisoning circulated the world in the month following the Darkspawn defeat. Slowly at first and then with growing frequency as the Grand Cleric failed to deny them. Idiot. Some years later, the Chantry announced that the resting place of Andrastes ashes had indeed been found. A ripple of excitement spread among the pious people of Cetus, with many undertaking pilgrimage to see the ashes or partake of their healing powers. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. Nice. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. The new king even named the local elder to his personal court. Scandal even amongst humans, but a sign of new hope to the elves. Alistair, I told you it was a knife. Yet, bastards are not to be trusted. He continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. And outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served the people well. Yeah, bloody hell. Lehman remained in Nora for some time, acting as the Chancellor and Chief Advisor for King Alistair. Tegan ruled over Redcliffe in his stead and was surprised to find himself well loved by the villagers, who were still grateful for the nights he spent defending their lives. Time even abdicated in favor of his brother. Okay, well that is understandable. And even the locals greeted with approval and enthusiasm. Sounds pretty good. They planned to send Connor to the Circle of Magi for training. The boy grew strangely ill and the trip was delayed, and then one day Connor simply disappeared entirely. Frantic surgery was eventually given up for lost. Experience is mystery to this day. Yes, that's totally not my fault. The tavern in Redcliffe Village, now run by Bella, was renamed the Grey Warden's Rest. It echoes with tales of how the hero of Elden saved the village and healed Lehman with the sacred ashes of Andraste. You believed that such tall tales could possibly be true. But it is actually. I was there. The recent first dwellers thrived for a time, living in the remains of the Danish camp, enjoying recognition for their bravery at the siege of Denrim. Even the goodwill was only to last so long, however. Rise as she might, the Lady Frost could not entirely suppress dwellers' animal nature, nor her own, and eventually the curse spread into nearby human settlements. Yeah, I kind of foresaw it. Those populations swelled, and finally the army of Roran was called in to deal with this threat permanently. Many a werewolf died, but when the soldiers arrived at the old Dalish camp, they found it abandoned. The Lady of Trust was gone, as were her followers, who were not seen again. Good. Also, King Heromond quickly put down Balin's rebellion and then passed a series of laws to please the clan lords. Unfortunately, that isolated the Trolls even further from the surface. Caste restriction at the rights of the nobles both grew, and trade with human lands was all but cut off. Oh, idiots. After a law excluding the castless from common areas of the city was passed, the rebellion saw the slums reduced practically to rubble. While pressure was widespread, the assembly remained united behind King Heromond. The Buckets and the Champion drew a surprising amount of elements and drafts. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long the Assembly severely restricted the Andrastians' rights. Great. Those who resisted were slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The Assembly claimed this was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the Chantry on the surface, where the Divine even contemplated a nuke sounded march. Great. Oh boy. Love Mage Techno ultimately completed her studies at the Rugal Circle Tower, and she published a comprehensive theory of how Lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Nice. It was not long before Bronca mastered Carrion's technique, learning how to use the Anvil of the Void to create new golems, the first in many centuries. People greeted this news with cheers, though few knew of the cost. Initially, King Harold was more than willing to provide a relative for Branka. Those were sorely needed to crush the rebellion after all, and they did so with success. But eventually, Harold felt that no new dwarven souls could be used on the Anvil. The unending need for golems in the deep roads, however, gave rise to secret surface raids to kidnap humans and elves for the Mad Paragon. Right. This came to light, a brief war broke out between Orzammar and Ferelden. Gates to the subterranean city were sealed, Neromon's kingdom became more isolated than ever. Branka insists, of course, that the raids on the surface continue. As good as a word, Morrigan disappeared once the Archdemon was slain. Someone of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains. She may even have been with Chad. There was no word of her after that. With them dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child. What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery. Excuse me. For now. And the control of Matrix eventually escaped before winds, drawn either by personal duty or by the call of further adventure. The hero remained in Denerim, a celebrity amongst the commoners and the fixture at court, at least for a time. As the Blighty Lands began to heal and the Grey Warden slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against Darkspawn was not yet complete. The others routed and dissolved upon the Archdemon's death. Many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize roving warbands that spread both upon land and upon each other. These warbands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlaise, or crossed the Waking Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. I can imagine that being a pain in the ass. These are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Beatrix sank a blade in the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It's not the last that Ferelden would hear of her, however. Dum. So we shall return. Well, that was that. I think I deserve a break. Which kinda leaves Awakening, doesn't it? That will then actually be the last we shall do for this particular little game. But that will be, well, if my internet decides to actually work, be next Friday. So, if that's out of the way, let me say adieu for now in this case, because it is Saturday and I will be back later, because it is a near day and I do like myself some near. But I think I will take a bit of a sleep here, because boy, this new schedule is kinda making me very much tired. Bloody work, let me tell ya. Yes, so without further ado, break it now, rest till